Hello everybody, it is January 3rd and today I'm going to talk about VeChain. It's very interesting, a lot of buy pressure at the moment, a lot of people are buying it, and we are slicing through these resistance lines like it's nothing. I think this might push all the way up to 0.02728, and I'll just show you the reasons why here. If I'm looking at the daily chart, we can clearly see this major descending triangle that we just broke out of. If we check the volume at the breakout here, we had a lot of increased volume, which was very good, indicating that we have some good pressure going up. And then we got stuck in this smaller descending triangle here, and we met the 0.02 resistance line. So this is on the daily chart. We see the volume and everything. MACD tried to go down and have a bit of a crossover here, but there was too much momentum to begin with that people did not care. Everybody did not care, and it kept on going. It just kind of skewed the results, and now we're seeing this major continuation of the upward trend. Same thing with the RSI and the Stochastic. They were both in a oversold region, on the overbought region. Still nobody cared. So this is just indicating that we're having a lot of momentum at the moment. We could go back down here to retest the 0.023 area. So if we go back down to the to the 4 hour here, the MACD just crossed over right now, so we have a lot of room to keep going up. So in general, so this is for the day traders, right? This doesn't mean that for the long term, if this doesn't mean that VeChain is going to keep going up or is going to keep going down. It's just price action for the short term. If we're looking, if someone has to gauge or they want to make a bit of a quick trade, then this is what this video is all about. We're not going to talk mainly about the project or anything like that, just simple technical analysis. So yeah, typically if I'm looking at this right now and I'm a day trader, right, I see that I got stuck in this descending triangle, and let's say it makes this high, goes down, makes another high. I would draw this line, connect it, and then extend it all the way down, right? So I wouldn't be obviously trading off the 4 hour chart. I would be trading off the 1 hour chart to be a bit more specific. It's got to be a sniper when it comes to these breakouts. You need to understand exactly where the breakout's happening. So let's say right here it broke above. I would enter this trade at the close of this, and then put my stop loss all the way at the end of that candle. If it goes below, I'll take that loss and I'll leave. If it doesn't go below it and doesn't trigger my stop loss, then I'm good. And in this case, I guess it didn't trigger the stop loss, so it just shot all the way up. And man, like this right here, a lot of people made tens of thousands of dollars. There's 29% profit, and there's a lot of people that are leveraging this. So if you had $10,000 in this without any leverage, we're looking at $3,900. So yeah, you can see right now still pushing. So on the 1 hour now, my point here was that I think we probably still need to retrace down to the 0.23 region. I don't think we retested it yet. There's a lot of buying power, so we could be really just keep on heading up all the way here. What I'm looking at right now, so the Stochastic is all the way up and the RSI is all the way up. I trust the Stochastic specifically on lower time frames like the 1 hour, 30 minute and 10 minute, because it's actually pretty accurate in general. So maybe if we look at previous examples, every time the Stochastic RSI is all the way in the top, we see a bit of retracement. It doesn't have to be a full retracement, and maybe it could be a sideways action, but it shows you that, hey, as we're leading up all the way here, we're all the way at the top, expect a retracement. Same thing here, we're all the way up top, expect retracement. So it's nice for a day trader here to look at the Stochastic RSI, because it's a lot more sensitive, showing you the strength of that price action on a much, so I don't want to call it a leading indicator, but it's pretty quick. I use it a lot to gauge where I'm sitting at. So right now we're in this range. So what do we think of? We think of, okay, so we just broke out of it, right? Where is it going to stop? Is it going to keep going all the way up, or is it going to go all the way down? And the best way to check what that is to check the depth chart on whatever exchange you're looking at, and try to see where's the average sell order sitting and where's the average buy order sitting, so you can see where, if this is going to fall, where's it actually going to fall, and where are people trying to buy it. So we do expect a retracement, I guess, but man, this volume, especially at the breakout here, and especially at the break above the resistance line here. Just showing that we got a lot of momentum to go. So this is the depth chart and the level 2 order book, right? So if I'm looking through the order book, I'm seeing right now directly above us, so we're at 0.025, 0.026, 27, and 28, and right below is 25, 24, 23. In general, I'm seeing a lot of sell orders leading up to the 0.3 because that's where our all-time high is. Our all-time high, actually our all-time high is at the 0.0279, so 28. So if I'm looking here up to the 28, my average price is at the 0.027. That's where the biggest sell order average is. And then going 3 below, let's say, if just we need to gauge it, we're looking at 0.024. So 0.024 is when we're actually supposed to have that support, I guess. And I'm looking at the depth chart just to check. It's just literally the same thing, but just presented to you in a nicer graph here. So leading down to the 0.02 up to the 0.03, I see a steeper depth chart telling me that there's a lot of sell walls as we go up to the 0.03. I'm seeing major sell walls between the 0.264 leading to the 0.265. So this is what you need to gauge in general. It's just a steeper, higher wall, meaning that these guys have a lot more power at the moment than these guys. A lot more are trying to sell leading up to the 0.03 more than the people buying leading down to the 0.02. So that's definitely something we would need to keep in mind. We are seeing right now on the 1 hour a better retracement as we go up. So maybe if I go to the 10-minute here just to zoom in and see what's happening. Let's see here. So we did put this down here. 0.024 is for our buying orders. I'm seeing some of that volume for where people are trying to sell as we go up. You know, we're up 30%. A lot of people are trying to take profit, and I see that every time. So looking here, that looks like we like to retrace back to the 8 EMA, 13 EMA, and the 21 EMA. And every time we create a gap between it, we try to retrace back to it or maybe go sideways, right? So that's what it's looking like here too. We are very away from it. The last time here we shot up a lot, we went back down to it, and now we're shooting up a lot and we're trying to go back down to it. So now knowing that there's a lot of resistance leading up to here, and knowing that this is where we're gonna have the average was the 0.028. Actually, let me just double check again. 0.028, yeah, and if we go here, 0.0, so 0.027 and 28, so somewhere around here and here. Exactly, here's where we're gonna have, so we could go all the way up now. The MACD's flattening out, right? The MACD's flattening out on the 10-minute, telling me that, hey, we are losing a bit of strength, and we're seeing that with all those wicks coming down. There's a lot of wicks going down. There's a lot of back and forth happening. But we could push all the way back up to here. Still, MACD wouldn't show that much of a change. But I see a lot of volume selling, and Stochastic is all the way up top. So I expect us to have a bit of a sideways action here, and most probably go back to the 0.023. So keep that in mind. This is for day trading. This doesn't mean that VeChain is bad. It doesn't mean that you should, you know, it's not a good project. This is strictly day trading for all the day traders that are trying to enter a quick trade and leave it, or maybe for the people interested in learning this more. So let me know if I missed anything, if there's anything important that you'd like me to talk about. Thank you for watching, and please comment, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.